What up? So this video is gonna be pretty short. I'm gonna try to not have it be like, okay, so I'm gonna try not to do that. But I'm gonna try to keep it short, cause I don't know. I just rather it be short. It's easier for it to render. Hold up. Oh, bless me. But yeah. So not top five things not to do while high. Okay, number one, in my case, would probably be alone. Is not to be alone, because if you're alone, you're gonna be also alone with your thoughts, and with your thoughts, considering if you're too high, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm tweaking. I'm tweaking. Oh my gosh, I'm ODing. I'm ODing. That's if you've never done it before. You can't OD on the lettuce. You can't OD. You can't. You can pass out and be like in a what they call a kush coma. I don't call it that. I just say, "Dang, I'm dead." Actually, no, I don't say that. I have been in one before. That's if you green out, and yeah, I've greened out before. It's not likable. Some people are like, "Oh, I always wanted to green out. Oh, I want to green out. I want to green out." I know some people that are like that. No, you don't want to. No, 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 no. You want to enjoy your time. You don't want to be in purgatory. But yeah, I'd probably say is not be alone. You know your limits if you do it a lot. So you know your limits. You'd be like, okay, I'm gonna do this for this amount of time, and then whenever I'm done with it, uh, or something, whenever you smoke however much you can smoke, then you'll you'll be like, okay, I'm good. I'm good. Like how I made a whole dang video about being high. Wow, high. Yeah. Yeah, don't do that. That's not good. Well, no, I wouldn't say it's not good, but being alone is like being alone if you have no one to call, no one to talk to about it. Get you some friends that do it. Get you some friends that do it. Become friends with the dealer if you have to. So, whenever you do it, you'll be like, chill, I guess. You'd never, ever want to freak out. You may be like, oh, but freaking out will make you hallucinate. No, no, I don't know. I don't know I know what I'm saying, but I don't know what I'm saying at the same time. Whenever you freak out, you freak out. Trust me, I've been there. In the middle of the class, I thought I was dying. If you think that you're gonna throw up, then be like, okay, well, if I breathe in deep, then I'm not gonna throw up, and that worked. That worked for me because I felt like I was gonna throw up that one day, and I didn't. I was like, I was chilling, but yeah. So yeah, don't be alone. Number two would probably be don't over caffeinate. And what I mean by don't over caffeinate is, well, usually if you over caffeinate, this is if you're a normal person and you don't have ADHD. Sorry, but if you don't have any mental problems that basically reverse the effects of melatonin and caffeine, if you don't have any mental problems like that, then you're good. But I'd probably say don't drink caffeine if you're if you have like ADHD. Sorry, I got the hiccups right now. Don't drink caffeine if you have like ADHD or something, because it'll make you like kind of tired, I guess, because it reverses. Okay. Next thing is probably don't drive, and it's not just because of your safety, but probably because other people. And I'm not being that type of person. I just always see these videos where it's so avoidable, where this one person literally hit a light pole, like a traffic pole or whatever holds the sign that changes colors, or not a sign. You know what I mean? Pretty sure you know what I mean. Do not drive while high or impaired. I'm not saying that because it's just anything DUI is not good, because you'll get your license taken away and you'll be like, oh, I'll be fine. I don't have to drive for like 3 months. Um, that may be true, but also that goes on your record. So if you're caught again, after 3 times, you'll be just arrested on site. You'll be arrested if it's been 3 times. But yeah. You see, with alcohol, it's also alcohol is legal as long as you don't drive. You can walk, just don't drive. And weed is not that legal, considering your state. In every state, alcohol is legal. So yeah, in my opinion, I just wouldn't do it. And number 4, is probably it. What not to do is probably not have food. Because if you don't have food and you get to the munchy stage, because you're gonna have it. You may be like, oh dang, I'm not that hungry while I'm high, and then meanwhile you're like eating Doritos right there, and you may be like, oh well, I'm just hungry. Well, that may be true, because sometimes I am just hungry, but anyway, not to have food, because if you don't have food, I've heard some people cry when they don't have food. So be prepared if you are gonna be high. Be prepared. And number 5, which is probably self-explanatory, don't watch scary stuff. Because if you watch scary stuff, it's like your imagination is heightened. If you imagine you're Spider-Man, or if you're playing Spider-Man, you're gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, I'm Spider-Man," and you're literally. I don't know if I mentioned this in that one video where uh, I told one of my friends that I'm Spider-Man. But I told him I was Spider-Man, and I said that because I was watching a Spider-Man video, and I swear it was like I was in that VR game, but I felt it. But I was sitting still, but I felt it. I know, it's very weird, but if you're watching scary stuff, you're gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, I'm about to die. I'm about to die. It's like that. And also, your imagination is heightened by a lot. At least for me. For some people, they just go to sleep. Like straight up, they just go to sleep. Anyway, um, but I just wouldn't watch scary stuff while high, cause that that just doesn't sound fun. It may sound fun to some people, but not for me. And this video is about to be 10 minutes long, so I'll try to wrap it up here. But if you watch scary stuff, you're gonna think you're in a scary situation for a good while. And especially if you're watching scary stuff alone while high. Whew. Sometimes I look behind me because I'm thinking that there's someone behind me whenever I watch scary stuff sober. Like if I watch these people say like, and that person followed that so and so home alone. Like if you watch Ghost Adventurers, I mean, it's not that scary to be honest. Whenever I was like 5 or whenever I was like 3, I thought that thing was terrifying. But no, Ghost Adventure is not that scary. It's not. Most of it's not real. Some of it is real, but most of it's not. And that's it. That's 5. If you're wondering why I had that so perfectly set up, it's because I made a note card before I made the video, and the reason why I made a note card is because it helps me remember what I think about, and I can just read it. I don't have scripts. I just have topics. At least now, I'm gonna try to do that more often. But yeah, I guess that's it. Don't drink and drive. Don't smoke and drive. Don't smoke and drink and drive. Um, if you're wanting a hot box, honestly, go to a motel. They allow for the person at the front desk is probably high. So a motel. Whenever I say motel, I'm talking about like a motel, like maybe one that you won't get shot in, but a motel. Anyway, that's it. Hope you have a good day, and if you made it this far, comment your favorite ice cream flavor. And yeah, see you.